My daughter lied. Once, I believed her and kicked my son out. 2 years later. My name is Daniel, and for years I believed I was a fair and loving father. But one choice I made, based on a single lie, destroyed my family. I trusted one child, betrayed the other, and the guilt I carry still haunts me. This is the story of my mistake. 2 years ago, my daughter came to me with trembling lips and a story that shattered everything I thought I knew about my son. Without asking questions, without giving him a chance, I acted out of blind anger. I kicked my only son out of the house, convinced I was protecting my daughter. But what I didn't realize was that her story was a lie, one that would unravel 2 years later in the most heartbreaking way imaginable. And when the truth surfaced, my world collapsed. Wait a second. Let us know where you're watching from in the comments, and make sure to subscribe for more powerful and inspiring stories just like this one. I grew up in a strict household where loyalty and honesty were valued above all else. I swore that when I became a father, my children would never feel neglected or unheard. My wife and I raised 2 children. My son, Mark, the oldest, who was quiet and hardworking, and my daughter, Emily, who was bright, outspoken, and often the center of attention, like most siblings, they argued. But I always thought they had a bond strong enough to withstand anything. Emily was my little girl, and I often found myself being softer with her. Mark, on the other hand, I held to a higher standard. He was supposed to be responsible, the protector, the one setting the example. Looking back, I realize I had unknowingly created an imbalance. My daughter could do no wrong in my eyes, while my son constantly had to prove himself worthy. That imbalance set the stage for disaster. It happened on a stormy night. Emily burst into the living room sobbing, her hands shaking, claiming that Mark had said cruel things to her, things that made her feel unsafe. She told me he hated her, that he threatened to hurt her, and she begged me not to make her live under the same roof with him anymore. Her tears broke me. I didn't stop to question, didn't seek Mark's side of the story. Instead, rage consumed me. I stormed into his room, shouting accusations, and without listening to his protests, I threw him out of the room. He begged me to believe him, but my ears were deaf to his pleas. That night, under heavy rain, my son walked away carrying only a small bag. Days turned into weeks, and I hardened my heart. I told myself I had protected my daughter, done the right thing as a father. But guilt lingered. There were moments I'd catch Emily avoiding my eyes, moments when her story seemed inconsistent. Still, I buried those doubts, unwilling to believe my little girl would ever lie about something so serious. Then 2 years passed. Mark never returned, never called, and I assumed I had lost him forever. Until the day Emily broke down and confessed. The words she spoke shattered my soul. "Dad, I lied. Mark never did anything. I just wanted him gone because he was always better than me." My body froze as her words sank in. The world seemed to collapse around me. Every memory of Mark's desperate eyes the night I threw him out replayed in my mind, stabbing me like knives. I had chosen one child over the other, and I chose wrong. I demanded to know where he was, but Emily didn't know. Shame consumed me. I had destroyed my son's life based on nothing but blind trust in a lie. I searched for him, contacted relatives, and even drove through the city at night, hoping to find him. But Mark had vanished into a world where my voice could no longer reach him. The truth was clear. I hadn't just lost a son. I had pushed him away. 2 years later, I'm still searching. Every day I wonder if Mark is safe, if he's eating, if he hates me with every fiber of his being. Emily has changed since her confession. She carries guilt too, but nothing can erase the damage she has done. My home feels empty, not because of absence, but because of betrayal. I've learned the most painful lesson a parent can learn. Love without fairness isn't love at all. Blind trust can destroy the very people we are supposed to protect. If you're watching this, ask yourself, have you ever judged someone without hearing their side? Have you ever believed a lie because it was easier than facing the truth? Which country and city are you watching from? Take care.